Okay, Year 11, so this is the extension video. First of all, you'll need to go onto Resources and find our folder for the Year 11 Autumn Term Urban Environment. And in there, in addition to the files that you've seen already this week, you'll find two new files. One is an A3 Artist Moodboard template, and one is Artist Research Suggestions. If you click on this, you will find that I've added in links to a number of interesting urban environment photographers. And there's a whole range of them for you to have a look through. Now, for me personally, if you just spent this lesson looking through each one of these and perhaps refining this longer list down to a list of maybe 4, 5, or 6, I'd be really happy with that. Because in the long term, particularly with this final project, it's going to be more led by you choosing what artists you enjoy looking at, what photographers inspire you, and you making those decisions, because inevitably that is how you would do your exam in January. So have a flick through. There's lots of different styles and techniques. If, of course, in addition to this list, you may have other ones that you've come across, potentially on Pinterest or something you've seen online, and again, as long as they link to that urban environment theme, then you are very, very welcome to add those as well to your research. So that's the first step. The second step will be for you to once again create this idea, this mood board template. You can download this onto your computers. And then for the artists that you choose, so whether you choose 4 photographers, or maybe you choose 5, or maybe you choose 6, obviously delete the little tabs as appropriate. And again, it's going to be a case of finding that information about the photographer, writing in their name there, getting a couple of inspirational pictures around that little bubble, and a couple of keywords, thoughts, feelings, etc. Don't go to town in terms of annotation here. This is just you kind of mind mapping your ideas. Later on in your project, you'll go into far more detail, but this just sets the tone. What I will point out, however, is these artists that you choose that appear on here must be the artists that you will eventually study in detail. Quite often you'd have a few, you'd refine it to maybe 3 or 4 of your favourites, and actually out of the 3 or 4, you'll choose 2 that will really appear consistently throughout this third and final project. So do take your time to go through the list of the different types of artists that I've got on here. As I said, if there's other things that you want to research, feel free to do that. But ideally, by the end of this lesson, if you can identify 4 to 6 favourite examples, and if you wish to, start to get some pictures of them around these bubbles, that would be great. At the end of the lesson, please upload what you've done onto your SharePoint so I can see what progress you have made.